Did you know that in Finland, a minimum of 21 megabits per second internet speed is a fundamental human right? Welcome to this channel. It's time to find out about the most surprising cultural differences around the world, from bizarre taboos to shocking greetings. Get ready to explore what makes our world so wonderfully weird. Why do cultural differences matter? Why should you care about cultural differences? Well, because they make life more interesting for one, and also because they affect how we live, how we think, and how we interact with others. Understanding these differences can help us to appreciate the diversity of human experience and also to avoid potential misunderstandings when we travel or interact with people from different cultures. Here are some of the most surprising cultural differences around the world. Greeting customs, from the Japanese bow to the French cheek kiss. There are many different ways to say hello around the world. In some countries, it's common to shake hands with people you meet, while in others, it's customary to give kisses on the cheek. Some cultures have specific greetings for elders or people of higher status. For example, in many Asian countries, it's customary to show respect to elders by using honorific language and titles. And in some Native American cultures, it's customary to use a special term of address for white people, dining etiquette. Whether it's using chopsticks in China, eating with your hands in India, or tipping in the US versus Europe, there are a lot of rules that govern how we eat in different cultures. In some countries, it's considered rude to leave food on your plate, while in others, it's seen as a sign of respect. And in some cultures, it's customary to eat with your right hand only, while in others, it's perfectly acceptable to use both hands. Time perception. The way we perceive time can vary widely depending on our culture. In some cultures, such as the Germans, being on time is seen as the ultimate politeness. While in other cultures, like in the Caribbean, people may take a more relaxed approach to time. They may not be as concerned with being on time for an appointment or event as they are in other cultures. Communication styles. The way we communicate can also vary widely depending on our culture. Some cultures are more direct in their communication style, while others are more indirect. For example, in the US, people may say exactly what they mean when they speak, while in Japan, people may be more indirect in their communication style. Additionally, hand gestures can have different meanings in different cultures. For example, the thumbs up sign is considered rude in some countries. Work-life balance. Some countries have a better work-life balance than others. In some European countries, such as Sweden and Denmark, the work week is only 4 days long. In contrast, in some Asian countries, such as Japan and South Korea, people work long hours and take little vacation time. Family and social structure. In some cultures, the family unit is very important, and decisions are often made with the whole family in mind. This is known as a collectivist society. In other cultures, such as the United States, people are more likely to make decisions for themselves and their immediate family members. This is known as an individualist society. Celebrations and holidays. Different cultures celebrate different holidays and festivals. Some of these celebrations can be quite unique and surprising. For example, in Spain, there is a festival where people throw tomatoes at each other. In Japan, it's customary for women to give chocolate to men on Valentine's Day. But the men do not have to reciprocate on the holiday. Cultural taboos. What is considered rude or offensive in one culture may be perfectly acceptable in another. For example, in some countries, it's considered rude to point with your finger. In others, it's not a problem, and in some cultures, it's taboo to discuss certain topics, such as death or illness. Hopefully, you enjoyed learning about some of the most surprising cultural differences around the world. Remember that these are just generalizations, and not all people from the same culture will behave in the same way. The world is full of diverse people with different behaviors and traditions. So keep an open mind and be curious about other cultures. Respect other people's customs and traditions, even if they are different from your own. You never know. You might learn something new and interesting about the world and its people. Thanks for watching. What are some other surprising cultural differences that you have observed between the countries you have traveled to? Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.